Shalom, family. Give me 30 seconds. I'm going to get right with y'all. Okay, give me a minute. I am going to find something to play. I just can't believe what I just witnessed. I can't believe it. What am I going to start with? I'm going to start with Twisted Lies for the family because that's what we heard. Twisted Lies tonight. Hey, my sister, Spiritual Rising. We heard nothing but Twisted Lies. Shalom, Lassie, my sister. Listen, I know my sister.
Let's take a moment for the ancestors.
I'm getting all
When I was homeless in the bad weather, and that's the reason we should stick together. Cause with each other we do better. We can never settle. See, y'all people took a lot of beatings. Don't disregard the teachings. The heart is where I'm reaching. How is it so why people so deceitful? When we begging to be equal, tell me how we beat them.
Shalom, Gary.
And everybody cannot be a leader. You gotta learn to follow first before you lead. Even a nothing now, they gon' have to fail. Tell me, can you really tell? Do your people really care? To know that I'ma be there. Make them see hell. Yeah. And we don't give a fuck up. I know we don't need to feel me. Cause the remedy is what we really need. It ain't really hard to see. We got too many people. Just know that I never will leave you. And I'ma ride with my people to the end. That's just what it is. What it is. I'm going
That's all I can say is wow.
Wesley with the boss man. Soldier of life.
Shalom, Cheryl.
Yo.
Oh, I have to
Woke up
laugh.
this morning and all came so crystal clear. That ancestral voice screaming loudly in my ear. Looking through these
gonna
great
talk about it,
spectacles,
family.
a tactical perspective tells me more than meets the eye. Living amongst the pitiful, visual, blurry, the streets of the day, hurry, trying to stay out the way. Really, the drive is inevitable. This ancient black skin's got me spitting parables, and still ain't ready. Even though devil tactics no longer hide behind ghostly masks. Do you really have to add? I refuse to release my testicles. The best among us will be those who unify. Black thoughts over barbecue sauce, round table talk, art of war. I'm ready for battle. Yet my kinfolk still caught with the babble. Blood is thicker than water. I believe in us till this fish bites the gravel. All I wanna do is see my people unify for real. Oh, broken nation, the pain heal.
Okay, I'm going to. Let me just get this stuff started. MJ all day. Shalom, Christine, my sister. Shalom, family. Shalom. Okay, let me just set this up. You know, where do I begin? It's Grandmaster J all day, out of everybody's mouth. Like, everybody clout chasing now. Like, really? Are you serious? Okay, let me pin that. I dropped his GoFundMe link in the chat. Let me pin it up for the brother. Cheryl, I'm sorry you're not blue. Hold on, sister. I got you. Shalom, Gary, Christine, Spiritual Rising, Carletta, Cheryl, Leslie, Shamika. My goodness. If I forgot you, and I probably did, Althea, how can I forget my beautiful sister Althea? Oh, listen, y'all. I'm going to drop the link because I think we need to have a little conversation. I know everybody kind of pissed off. You see what happens? Everybody. Okay, wait a minute. Invite. Okay, I'm gonna invite y'all. Y'all can come up. I'm not going on camera today. She's just relaxing. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Those of us that have been around for a long time with the NFAC and Grandmaster Jay know all about this dude, Kendrick, whatever his name is. Okay? What I'm going to say is this. I'm dropping the link. Anybody can come up and talk to me. And tell me if I'm wrong for this. But me as a channel holder, okay? Me as a channel holder would never, especially the way I roll for the NFAC and Grandmaster Jay, I will never allow anybody to come up on my platform and disrespect the brother. No, you got to go. I don't care. We all have our right to feel the way we feel, but I put it in my footnotes or my title. I say this is Team GMJ. So if you coming over here with the bullshit, keep going. My thing with this guy is this, Kendrick. I don't know nothing about him. I don't know nothing about him. But what I do know is this. I'm going to add you on. I'm going to finish my thought. What I do know is this. I do not have respect for a black man that doesn't even honor his black sisters, because that little coon there has a snowflake for a woman. So please, brother, miss me with that shit talking about Grandmaster Jay, this, that, and the other. For me, you are this, that, and the other. Sell out all the way. Do not ever say sell out and Grandmaster Jay in the same fucking sentence. Don't do it. Don't do it. And for anybody that has a channel, if you are down for Grandmaster Jay, I don't care if you want to be polite, whatever. I don't see where somebody didn't stop that. I don't see that, bro. I'm going to say, I'm going to call it. I'll listen. Hey, Christine. Wow. Are you there, sister?
Yes, I am. You took the words out of my mouth. First of all, I okay, let's go back to OC. When
Okay.
OC had to leave on there, he
Uh-huh.
handled it wonderfully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This was different because obviously it doesn't, before you put someone on your panel, you need to do your homework.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And we all have seen him on several different platforms, on everybody else's platforms. And he
Right.
tells the same story, talking about he has exposed this, he has exposed that. Okay, where's the exposure?
They always say go to Facebook. Well,
Okay, what is Facebook is just another social media outlet. Where is the exposure? I
right.
have followed him on Facebook. I
Mm-hmm.
have went in there nosing around. I don't see a bit more than what he's saying. And you ask me, he's delusional. He acts as though, and if you listen to him, he's on a power trip.
Uh-huh.
He always says nobody know more than me. Nobody know about them more than me. He
Mm-hmm.
acts as though he went in there and he got the answers. But do they not remember that they had swept this girl case up under the rug? No one was talking about it until Grandmaster Jay and NFAC pulled up.
Oh, but you would, for him to tell it, he exposed it all. That's what I'm hearing from him. He did this, he did that, he did this, the other, and the other. But
Exactly.
but what I know, he took money. I hear. My problem isn't about the case. We're gonna be Team Brianna all day. Don't
Yes.
Why are you gonna get up there? First of all, if you're fighting for justice for Brianna, why are you gonna get up there and diss her mother, diss Brianna, diss her boyfriend? Why are you gonna do that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But why diss Grandmaster Jay? Like y'all, this was crazy. I'm speechless. I'm
Well, first of
speechless.
all,
Go
I
ahead.
could say this about you and a couple more channel holders.
Hmm.
When your guests say something that is not right or could be damaging to someone
Hmm.
or or damaging about someone, you catch it.
Yeah.
Or you may say like, wait, wait, wait. When he made the statement about the threats, see,
Oh
first of all,
man.
Major should have pulled his tail on that.
Yeah. 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 He should have.
He's
Could have.
not listening.
He could have
Mhm.
done a lot of things. He could have stopped a lot of things. You have to understand
Mhm.
as well, family.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
Grandmaster Jay is fighting for his life right now. This guy going on a platform. You know, what do you think the feds are going to try and use against GMJ? All this rhetoric and hearsay and false accusations against Grandmaster Jay. He did this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? They're going to try and
Mhm.
use that against him. Why would you allow that to happen? I don't agree with that at all.
I don't either.
I don't
And
agree. Yeah, you got to catch the replay, honey, because, I thought the title said about the Breonna Taylor. It didn't say nothing about GMJ. Why bring GMJ up in this?
he
Why?
did, and he brought it up. Well, I think Major did ask the question.
Uh,
If I'm not mistaken, someone in the chat, please put a one. You hear me? Please put a one if I'm wrong. Please chat. If I'm wrong, please put a one. No, if I'm right, please put a one. But I think Major asked him a question about Jay.
oh,
Was
yeah,
I right?
but
Because
wow.
I can't see the chat. I don't
You
know.
you can't see the chat?
No, I can't. Not while I'm
Oh,
on my
no,
phone. I'm on my,
you're on your phone.
mhm,
Okay, okay.
mhm,
Well, listen, no, nobody put a one in there, but I just don't understand. Here we are,
mhm,
as we're we just did a beautiful panel the other day trying to come together. Now,
mhm.
that wasn't trying to come together for me. When you know you're going to bring an op, because we all know Kendrick is an op of the NFAC and Grandmaster Jay. He been around this whole YouTube talking smack. I
That,
remember.
that's just like you saying to leave, come be on my panel
Yeah, I
when you know
mean,
the deal. But you know, everybody got the right to do what they want to do.
right?
But my thing is, if you say you stand for something, you stand for that and you stand firmly. But
Yeah,
that's just like sleeping with the enemy, you know?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
he has, and several people in the chat know how much he has talked trash about Grandmaster
Master
Jay.
J. So he'll get up on any platform to talk trash about GMJ and the
Yes.
NFAC. Now they try to clean it up. Oh well, the NFAC is okay, but just he ain't a good leader. You stupid motherfucker, shut up. Okay? I'm gonna say this to you, Kendrick. You are the sellout. Okay? You are the sellout. Because all I saw you doing was hiding up under bridges and shit. You wasn't protecting no sisters or nothing. How could you protect a sister when you sitting up there with a snowflake? Shut the fuck up.
Thank
Okay?
you. He don't have a sister. So how
Nah.
can he talk
Ain't no
to
sister
us?
gonna take that. What you mean? Ain't no sister gonna take
Which
that.
means which means we know we can't trust him. He's one of those we would have to get rid of if it come down to it.
I'm going to read D. Marie's question. He said that boy was mad when Grandmaster Day wouldn't talk to him that night on his live when he was doing the FOF. We saw Jay talking to him. Does anybody remember that?
I don't, D
No,
Marie.
I don't
And
remember that.
shout
That was
out
so
to D
long ago.
Marie. D Marie, shout out. I loved it when she said, start your fire somewhere else.
I know, starting, but Major asked the question because people was talking about how he was hating on Jay when he was over in Talk Bay's channel.
Yeah.
That's why Major asked the question. Okay, I didn't catch it. I just caught the fucking answer. Like, I'm sorry if you gonna
Yeah,
talk
I
that
thought
much smack.
he asked. Because I made sure I put it in there. He was talking trash about Jay on Tahaka Bay. Like, Major, do you not
Okay,
know this? Uh huh.
okay, okay. So that's how it started. I wondered. I don't know. All I know is, man, he would have been muted. You know how Talkabay, when he has a person up there, uh, he
Mm
mutes the people when they start talking stupid, like not
hmm.
what
Yeah.
that's what I would have done. But he trying to be fair, but being fair and letting somebody soil somebody's name is two different things. He was on
Mm
that hearsay ish. You notice
hmm.
how
Mm
the B use that word threat? Yeah, but But that's good. The
I
dumbass
just,
said the
I
J
just kind of
reason.
feel a little flip flopping a little bit, just a little bit. I feel a little
Oh
flip
my
flopping.
God. What I'm seeing is, you're for, no, you're saying you're for
Mhm.
Grandmaster J, but
Mhm.
if you're for Grandmaster J, squash that negative shit. We're supposed to be building. We're
Yeah,
supposed to be
exactly.
building. Now, that's a coon to me trying to tear down. You understand?
Mhm.
I don't
Mhm.
understand it. I don't understand it, but he has the right to do what he wants on his platform. Do I have to become a what do you call that? A talk show? Me? I don't that's not what I do, but it seems like I can't help but talk right now because I'm tired of sick of seeing shit out there. I'm sick of it right
And I hope Major don't buy into this. He told Major, "You're gonna get offered a lot of money not to have me on your show." Now, Kendrick is so swift, and I'm sure he's thinking, so I'm gonna put it out there. I'm sure he's gonna get his followers to call and pretend like there's someone to offer Major money.
now.
No one
Okay.
is studying Kendrick.
Listen,
Then I'm not, you're not thinking about him.
all I know is all them fire emojis, most of them was crackers anyway. Snowflakes. I'm sorry.
Yes,
And I
that's
can't
what they was. Hmm.
I'm pro black all the way, y'all. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
I get along to kumbaya kind of shit. No, 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 no. Sorry, can't handle that. I can't handle that. I can't handle that. So for the Black Power movement, what's empowerment? Listen, I don't get it, y'all. Somebody help me. Here, I'll drop the link in. Y'all come up and explain it to me. I don't get it. What the fuck? I don't
You
get
know,
it.
at the end, he was saying like we got to learn how to. I guess we have to watch our feelings, in other words. But let me tell you something, Kay. We're all human, and I get what Jay say. Facts over feelings. Leave your feelings at the door. But when they
Hmm.
start talking about our brother like that,
Yeah.
and when we know it's a lie,
Hmm.
you doggone right. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chad. I love y'all, but you damn right.
Hmm.
I'm gonna get pissed and I'm
Hmm.
gonna get emotional because I hate to see someone just lie on someone. And I kept putting in the chat, we don't want to hear opinions. I didn't word it like that, but give us facts.
But listen,
Give us
Christina,
facts.
I've been seeing you in every when he was on somebody else's panel. You said, "Well, where's the receipts? Show us the
Mm-hmm.
receipts. Show us the
Mm-hmm.
receipts." I don't know. I know one thing. I just didn't like how he bashed Jay. I
I
didn't
didn't like
like that.
it
I don't like that. Am I the only one that saw that? I mean,
either.
he was bashing Jay. Like, you bashing him?
I mean,
For what?
our sisters was in there though. The ones that came, our sisters was in there.
Yeah, it's
Carly,
like,
D.
why even
Marie,
mention Jay's name?
Tamisha, all of them, huh?
Why even mention Jay's name? Leave Jay
Who?
out of the equation.
No. Mm-hmm.
Everybody. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
clout chasing like a mother. I'm so
Mm-hmm.
sick of this shit. I'm sick of it
Mm-hmm.
because when they start putting out false information, and it's Brianna's birthday today, but you slandering the mother. You
Mm-hmm.
slandering. Listen, y'all. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe what I saw today. I want y'all to stay right put. I've got a song. Christine, don't go nowhere. I got a song I want to play for y'all because we got to get it together, man. We can't keep
Yes,
keep
we
up with
do.
these coons. I can't take it
Mm-hmm.
no more because I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
start speaking, and it's not going to
Mm-hmm.
be nice. Oh my God, I'm trying
Mm-hmm.
to build together unity, but listen, y'all, this was crazy.
It
Here we go.
was.
This is called "Woke Now" by Asim Sujid. Oh my gosh, I love this song. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah. Move like a submarine and then come up for air. Bismillah. Bismillah. I understand. Yeah. This world is an illusion, it'll have you lost. Fighting with confusion, the price of a boss. In the race with time, guaranteed to lose. How do you react when dying is the news? Be a believer, stay ready for war. 100 on them pull-ups, develop the core. Praying is a must, cause the soul need work.
Live life in the rush, meet the promise of hurt, even with your riches and all of your wealth. What you gonna do when the heart need help? Thoughts of a prisoner living on this earth. Sell your soul for this life, what's it really worth? Organize the noise so you can hear. Label as an outcast with only one fear. Understand the meaning and the purpose of living. Remove those out the way that ain't a part of the mission. I'm training, getting ready, looking at the world different. Used to be sleep, woke up with a different vision. A warrior that knows what to do, here to fight the lies of the truth. I said I'm trading, getting ready, looking at the world different. Used to be sleep, woke up with a different vision. A warrior that knows what to do, here to fight the lies of the truth. I can feel it coming in the air at night. I send a prayer to my soldiers that's about that life. Stay focused, looking in the mirror, working on your character, this help you think clear. Whatever people say, it really don't matter. Until that last day, it really don't matter. Intentions of the heart, it's what it really is. Misjudged by your actions, make it hard to forgive. Survival in these streets, it's not an easy thing. It's harder than one-on-one with Mike in the ring. In the jungle of Africa with a book and a knife. Cause this is your test on life. Reality, no more dreaming, no more wishing. Intelligent minds with lost hearts won't listen. And this is where you find yourself, separated from these cowards to remind yourself. I'm training, getting ready, looking at the world different. Used to be sleep, woke up with a different vision. A warrior that knows what to do, here to fight the lies of the truth. I said I'm training, getting ready, looking at the world different. Used to be sleep, woke up with a different vision. A warrior that knows what to do, here to fight the lies of the truth.
A warrior that knows what to do, here to fight the lies with the truth. Ready to be ready, looking at the world different. Used to be asleep, woke up with a different vision. A warrior that knows what to do, here to fight the lies with the truth.
I'm training, getting ready, looking at the world different. Used to be sleep, woke up with a different vision. A warrior that knows what to do, here to fight the lies of the truth. I said I'm training, getting ready, looking at the world different. Used to be sleep, woke up with a different vision. A warrior that knows what to do, here to fight the lies of the truth. I'm woke now.
We woke now. I love that song. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on a second. Christine, give me a second. Let me get you back. Let me get you back, sister. Where you at? There you at. Okay, we back. We back now. All
I
eyes on.
didn't I didn't know you was going live. I tried to call you. I said, wait a minute. She's not answering. I said, okay, let me check.
Yeah, yeah. That was
Mhm,
called Woke, y'all. I like that song.
mhm.
Listen, because we woke. We're not that. We're not here for the nonsense. And you know what? We can't kumbaya with everybody. That's what I'm going to say. We can't kumbaya with everybody. It's
Doesn't
just
work.
it don't
Mm-mm,
work. It don't work. We're
mm-mm.
trying to do. We're trying to unify, but come on, y'all. Y'all still. They're still slandering this man's name. You know what it did. What Grandmaster Jay did was woke up everybody around the world. He did. So now it's time to get up. And those that don't want to get up, they still want to fall back asleep. That's on them. But
Hmm.
stop with the slandering and shit, telling lies with no receipts. Come on, stop it.
Exactly.
And for those of
Mhm.
you that are allowing, those of you that have platforms, I agree with you, Christine. The way OC handled the situation with the other dude, that was perfect.
Mhm.
That was perfect. But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, my thing is this: I just ain't having you up here because listen, I know what's gonna come out your mouth. So guess what? Tell it down the street because you ain't gonna say it up in here. Simple as that.
He tells the same story over and over,
It's been
over
how
and
long?
over.
You watched Teacup, right? So Teacup
Yes.
didn't Teacup get out here saying that he was just a couch chaser and all this?
Eventually, yes. As a matter of fact, he exposed. As a matter of fact, Teacup exposed him.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Teacup exposes a lot of people,
Yeah.
but you know. You got to take it with a grain of salt too sometimes.
Yes.
But my thing is this: we're supposed to be building together. We're supposed to be building together and not cutting each other down. But we all have opinions, and I'm going to speak mine because I have a platform. And I just don't agree with certain things. Everybody
Nah,
say,
that was,
go ahead, sister.
mm-mm. No, go ahead, babe. Mm.
They say, my platform's all about the music. Yeah, the music is in the message is in the music. Yes, it is. But I have platform where my sisters can come up here and speak their mind. I'm not here
Mhm.
clout chasing for nothing. I'm doing y'all's work. Okay, doing y'all. This is I go by my spirit. I'm trying to do what I can. But nah, I'm sorry. I just have to pass on that one.
Oh yeah, because when you flip flop, you can't trust no one.
Yeah,
You
that's how
can't
you.
trust them when
That's how
and I
you
flip.
feel.
Mm.
That's how you
So
feeling, eh? Flip flopping. Yeah,
yeah,
I saw
I
somebody
flip
put
a
that
little
in the
flip
chat.
flop.
I saw
Uh-huh.
somebody put that in the chat.
Mm.
Yeah,
But that's just the way I
spiritual
feel.
rising wants to know
Miss
the
Spiritual
name.
Rising,
Yeah, let me just tell you what spiritual. Oh, that's the wrong one. Shit, sorry, y'all.
let's see.
Spiritual rising wants to know what's the title because she only caught the end of it. I seen her come in there. I had to leave because I had to leave. I just couldn't deal with
She,
it.
she was talking about what's the title that
Of
Major had.
Yeah, yeah, of Major's
Oh,
life.
something about King Kendrick tell his truth about Breonna Taylor,
Yeah, King.
about exposing Breonna Taylor. Uh-huh.
Yeah, King. Oh, there it is. D Marie got it. D Marie is on top of
You
shit.
got it.
Yeah, it's called Kendrick. Something about Kendrick Wilson tells all
In the
in the
Breonna Taylor
Breonna
case.
Taylor case. You
But he
tell it
didn't
all.
tell anything. He still didn't tell anything. Just like he hasn't told anything on the other platforms. It's only thing he's saying is I got the evidence. I got all the evidence. I've exposed this. I've exposed that. But tell me, what did you expose? We all know that they're corrupted. Look at what they're doing to our brother.
Yeah. Well, we know Kentucky's corrupted, but uh
Exactly. So, but what did he
apparently
expose?
I don't know, but I didn't see. I seen he had a piece of paper there. I don't know what that piece of paper read. I couldn't see it. Did
Uh,
Major read it?
no, I can't remember. He read something, I think. But I was so mad I wasn't hearing or listening to it really. Because my thing is exposing what? My thing is
Yes.
excuse me. Mm.
Bless you. Bless you. Kendrick thinks he's a detective. I
Yeah, what
remember. I
he
remember a couple
does.
years back when he was just under a bridge talking. He started from back then talking like
I
he.
saw that. I saw
Remember?
that. I pulled up all that stuff and listened to everything, and I even listened to him talk to uh, a member, and the member was saying you need to talk to Jay, and he was like, I think I could be a better leader. I can get
Oh,
NFAC and I can
jeez.
tweak it, and I get them out the black uniforms, and see his jealousy. He
Oh
just want
my
to be
gosh.
seen.
You
He
saw
just
that
want to
one
be
too,
seen.
Shamika? Listen, so this was
Shamika
just
saw
a
that.
yeah, Shamika said she saw it. So this was just a
Yeah.
bashing Jay because they don't like Jay as a leader. What the fuck? What don't you like? Like
You know,
you're not even in it, but you don't like him? You don't like him because he didn't want to deal with you? What? I see all
I,
these people. Stupid. It's stupid. It's really stupid, people.
I even put in the chat, you ain't said a bit more than what Jay has said when Grandmaster Jay stood up on those steps, you
Well,
know?
listen,
And then someone keep talking about we ain't burned nothing down yet. Grandmaster Jay, what's up? And I told him, I said, sometimes you have to be a critical thinker to understand our brother.
yeah, but they're taking that burn that down thing all out of
Hmm.
context. Listen,
Hmm.
man. Listen, man. They're crazy.
Hmm.
I don't want to hear no more about the Look, you guys, just stop. Everybody trying to get clout for what? This man is fighting for his life. Shut the fuck up now, okay? I'm sorry, y'all, but that's how I'm feeling. Shut the fuck up. Move on to something else now. Okay? Let him
Mm-hmm.
fight for his life. You know? They
Mm-hmm.
got 20 more days to get more evidence against this man, and you suckers are giving it to him. Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
y'all. I'm heated now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm heated now. Let me drop the panel link for my sisters. Let me know how
Mm-hmm.
you feel. Am I wrong for feeling this way? No, I don't think so.
I
But
feel
it's
the same
time.
way.
It's time for people to just move along. Move along. Go ahead, K Money. I know K Money starts popping off when she gets mad, when she sees stupidness like this. I mean, it was just stupidness. I seen
It
this
was.
man from last year going on every platform talking bad smack, mad smack, mad. I mean, so what would make me think this would have been any different? I didn't think it would, but I thought that they would be able to handle it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
my brother and sister, I thought they would have been able to shut it down before it got too out of hand. You know, because at the end of the day, man, words can affect a case because that's where they're getting
Mm-hmm.
their
Mm-hmm.
bogus information from. Somebody's
Mm-hmm.
feelings that they said on social media and go and put it and present it in the courtroom. That's what I believe. So we gotta just use our minds for now. Come
I
on.
thought he had went away, to be honest. Who's to say he's not a op?
Well, he is an op. Who? You were talking about Kendrick, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he is an op. What you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Peace and blessings, soul journey in life. I'm gonna drop the link, brother. You can come up here and tell me what you thought about it. I saw you typing. I saw
Mm-hmm.
you typing and saying, "Listen, show the receipts. Show the receipts."
Yes.
You know, I've been hearing that for over a year now. Show me the receipts. Anytime
I haven't
Kendrick
seen
come
one
up,
yet.
you ain't seen one yet, except for the money
Mm-hmm.
that he got off of it. I think I seen
Exactly.
that. It was
I think
crazy.
what his problem is now, I think he's lost a lot. You know, he say he lost his job, he lost his barbershop. That is, if he, I think he did have a barbershop, and
Well,
I
that's
think
what he
he's
said
just
he had. I didn't see no
hmm
proof of nothing.
me either. But I guess he's trying to come up. He's trying to find a way to get cash out. You know, cash out me. You
Well, that's what they all
know.
do, man.
Mm-hmm.
They all try to
Mm-hmm.
come up. It's crazy. But this is my thing. You can come up here and say your opinion. You do not have to bash the next person. Because
Mm-hmm.
now me, I'm going to start bashing you. That's how I am. Especially if you
Yeah.
come after the NFAC or my brother, Grandmaster Jay, with no facts. Just you and
Yeah.
your feelings. But they said that he had facts. I didn't see none. But whatever. That's your opinion on somebody. Now, to be fair to Major did say that, uh, in all fairness, his interaction with Grandmaster Jay wasn't like that.
Yes,
But
he
my
did say
brother,
that.
he
He
did
did say
say
that.
that. But you should have just, I'm going to say this, Major, and I ain't going to bite my tongue. You should have shut him the fuck down from the get go. I'm sorry. That's
Mm-hmm.
just my opinion, and I'm entitled to it on my channel. And that's how I feel, y'all. That's how I feel because they talk about. Oh, I heard him say he came back after Kendra talk about NFAC is they ain't doing this that and the other. You don't know what NFAC is doing. You ain't a part of it. Shut up. Stop
Exactly.
talking.
Exactly.
Stop talking. Go ahead,
I just
sis.
don't think I would have had him on my platform because we all want justice for Brianna. We
Right,
want justice for all our brothers and sisters that has been murdered. You know,
right.
I just think I would have bypassed him. I just
I
don't
would have.
think because knowing how he feel about Jay and me myself knowing my platform is based on the fact that hey, I am a trooper for Grandmaster Jay. I just don't think I would have had him on there, but that's just my opinion.
That is mine too. If you're going to
Hmm.
bash a man to further your cause, you are no brother. Well, he ain't no brother anyway. I told you already. He's just a coon. Seriously.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
promise you. I sat up in there. Let me bite. Let me get a bite off of this plate in my system, and I will come up on there. Okay. My thing about this is with him. You know,
Hmm.
I mean, we're for the empowerment of Black people, right?
Hmm.
And he wants us to kumbaya with the enemy, right? And I
Hmm.
understand why. He got a white girlfriend, right? And all
Right.
them people that was in the chat dropping them fire.
They were
Not
white.
maybe not
Is
all,
that
but
true?
more
Except for a
more than
few of
half,
them. But
was all
anyway.
snowflakes. Get the fuck out of here.
Mhm.
Get the fuck out of
Mhm.
here. That goes for all of them. I know. Let me see. What Leslie's saying. Leslie's saying, K Money, I left too. I thought Major would have muted him. Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. I really thought he would have.
Mhm.
You know, you don't just sit there and let somebody ramble off on how bad our brother is. And if you're for Grandmaster Jay, like I really thought you was for Grandmaster Jay, bro. Come
Mhm.
on, bro. We got to do
Mhm.
better. We just had a panel of coming together. But yet you let this man up on your panel bashing my brother and the NFAC. And then he tried to clean up, well, the brothers in the NFAC. But no, he didn't clean up shit. He said the
Mhm.
NFAC ain't doing that. Man, if you don't quit, nigga, I wish you
Mhm.
would come up on my panel. The fucking link is there. I'm ready. I will give you a tongue or two. Tongue twister.
Mhm.
Oh, don't say that. Somebody will take it out of context. But
Mhm.
I'm telling you, clickbait. It's all for clickbait. Come on, guys.
Mhm.
We could do better than that. We're supposed to come together. What the fuck? And I'm cursing. Look at me. Cursing. But I want people to
Mhm.
understand one thing. Christine, don't you go nowhere. You're staying up here at midnight. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. You ain't gotta worry. I'm all about black power. Yes, totally. I love my black people. Okay? Coon,
Yes.
stay away
Yes.
from me because it's not gonna work with me. But NFAC is solid as a rock.
Yep.
Grandmaster Jay is a great leader, and all you other people that haven't even been led by him, shut the fuck up. Okay?
What are we lying about?
We're coming back, Christine.
So special.
Headed to the top, no, I will not stop. I came from the bottom, I will not drop. Shalom to my people and everybody that rock. Just know it don't stop. We at the top, bitch, we solid as a rock. No, I will not stop. I came from the bottom, I will not drop. Shalom to my people and everybody that rock. Just know it don't stop. We at the top, bitch, we solid as a rock. Oh yeah, my people coming through. You gon' make us like a goddamn fool, and I'ma pack me a dream rap right. I'm a fool. See the facts, it's the truth. Move back, I'm a shit. It's me attacking the madman strapped in the coop. You can ask for the proof, bitch. I'm back and I'm loose. I can't laugh at a fool, cause he have no clue. This ain't just rap in the booth. I'm half man, half fool, but I am that dude. I take baths in the truth, and half ass won't do. We won't let your ass come through. You won't outlast this group. I'ma stand and salute. 10 toes down with my troops. We yelling man down when we shoot. We on the ground with the boots. And if you're looking around for the truth, it get a little loud in the booth. Don't make a damn sound. Headed to the top. No, I will not stop. I came from the bottom. I will not drop. Shalom to my people and everybody that rock. Just know it don't stop. We at the top, bitch. We solid as a rock. No, I will not stop. I came from the bottom. I will not drop. Shalom to my people and everybody that rock. Just know it don't stop. We at the top, bitch. We solid as a rock. I can go back, but I won't go back to the trap. In the trap, it's a rap. In the trap, it's a bunch of damn rats. I'm a man, you won't trap me like that. So I'm here to speak the fact. Oh yeah, break them down on the track. I'm trying to reach every man in the benefit seat. In fact, stand tall, goddamn it, we black. They try to take that by giving us crack. Well, we giving that back. It's a race and we're running this track. It's a war, yeah, we coming right back. And we ain't taking no slack. And no more shooting us in the back. It's called unity, we all intact. Underground railroad track, we unified all over this map. Whole school coming through in the lack. And we dressed all black. Y'all done gave us the best y'all got. You know we running for a march, y'all forgot. Headed to the top, no, I will not stop. I came from the bottom, I will not drop. Shalom to my people and everybody that rock. Just know it don't stop. We at the top, bitch, we solid as a rock. No, I will not stop. I came from the bottom, I will not drop. Shalom to my people and everybody that rock. Just know it don't stop. We at the top, bitch, we solid as a rock. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. feelings. Chill. This is Body to Beat, people. We in the building.
Okay, we coming back, Christine. Shalom, Deborah, my sister. Yes, we coming back just now, Christine. Okay, we back, sister. What I'm sorry, I played the song. You getting ready to say something?
Oh, it wasn't important. I saw someone in the chat said that they don't think Major did his
Research.
right. You know, I had said that earlier. He couldn't have,
Yeah.
or I don't think he did.
Um.
Do you think he did?
Knowing
Or
what
he
I know,
just
no, he didn't.
mm,
You know, knowing what I know
mm,
about the situation, no, I don't think he knew what he was getting himself into with that one.
yeah,
Let
I
me
don't
see.
think so either.
Let me see. Let me go to the comment section because these sisters are going in. Yeah, here we go. Nobody has the right to disrespect nobody's mother, period. Right? That's so
That's
right.
right.
And he was up
Mm,
there disrespect. He was for. Let me get this straight because he's like contradicting. He's for. He was for getting justice for Brianna, but talking
mm-hmm.
about his mother, her mother. Is
Her
that it?
mother being
Oh
being
God.
a sellout.
Oh gosh. Here's Soul Journey of Life. We're gonna bring our brother to the screen. Shalom, my brother, Soul Journey of Life. Peace and blessing.
Shalom.
I got Christine on the panel with us. I know you was in the chat. I want to know your opinion on this because I'm kind of heated on how it played out. And I believe the brother should have stopped it from the jump.
Can you hear me? Can you hear
I
me?
can hear you. Turn your mic up a little bit.
All right, let's see. Okay,
Okay.
here. All right, how about that? How
Oh,
about
yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect,
that's
brother.
a little louder, I guess.
That's perfect.
First of all, peace and blessings, Black family. I appreciate you welcoming me to your live here. What can I say about this Kendrick situation? I'll put it like this because there's some elements at play.
Okay.
First of all, I don't know, diddly squat about Kendrick enough to like say what he thinks or this or that. But what I can say is what I said in the chat there is that one is counterproductive. Okay. Yep. And why is it counterproductive? Because look, here's the thing you got to think about. Even, if he had some tidbits of validity in anything that he was saying, the truth of the matter is the Black family is moving. Yeah. You understand? Period. So it don't matter who's doing this or that. Nobody's stimulating our hearts to say, oh, well, let us set up some type of race war and get everybody inflamed. No, it's not like that. We've been wanting to break the shackles for a long time. You understand? Right. It just so happened that these particular events stirred it up and sparked the fire that needed to burn this forest down. Okay, so that's the thing that needs to be understood, and I don't think the brother understood that real well when it came to him basically explaining that well, these people have, basically like pawns, they're put in a certain place to cause and affect certain things to happen. That's the thing he was trying to get at. You understand? That everybody is just kind of like imposters, just propped up, working behind the scenes with each other. But here's the thing. The other thing that I want to point out is, I too got to listen to and talk person to person with Grandmaster Jay. You understand? So I mean, he's putting that like that gives him some type of credibility. And I don't like I said, I don't want to shoot the brother down without him being present, because I like to deal people like, okay, you here? I'm here. Let's do this, right?
Oh, he won't even come up in here. Believe you me.
No.
So, go ahead.
The thing is that when I talk with anybody, any person, I listen to the sound of their voice. I look at the body language. I don't just hear the words. They could be speaking Swahili. You understand? Simokwaki Swahili. I'm going to be listening like, well, wait a minute, Simokwaki Swahili. You sound a bit angry there. How do I know? Because I'm listening to tone, intonations, all of that. And when I listened to the brother, I heard you know, because he's breaking bread with me and a major TV, and he's sharing things that I could tell were sincere. You understand? There were things that he needed someone to know, that he wanted somebody to know. So that way, at least, you know, a handful knew some important details that, you know, in a society like today, you can't just say everything to everybody, because many people are idiots. You understand? And they don't like to really do their reasoning abilities long enough to say, oh, wait a minute. I know why this is happening. I know why he's speaking this way or doing this or doing that. They don't want to take the time to do any of that. They just want to react like, oh, well, he didn't show up at Tulsa, you know, so we're mad at him because he didn't do that. Or he didn't come to our city. Or, you know, people get so caught up in the drama. It's like WWE.
Yeah,
So,
but my
you know,
thing is this. My thing is this. My thing is this. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but my thing is this. Now, I know a lot of you just started looking, and I've been on social media for quite some time now. And I've seen this guy, Kendrick, around and going to every platform doing the same thing, bashing. Okay, so I know the backdrop behind this man getting on a platform. Okay, now my thing is this: us as channel holders, I'm going for you too, Soul Journey. I think you would agree with me. Now, if we are up there and somebody comes up to bash somebody, wouldn't you try and stop them? Wouldn't you try and stop them if you're for the person?
You would hope so. But I understand how some speakers operate, where they want people to reveal more of themselves on their own. It's kind of like a person telling on themselves because you gave them the floor. So you give them the floor, you know, maybe they might redeem themselves through the course of conversation, or maybe they just might expose just how bogus they are, or more of, you know, just how in opposition they are. You understand what I'm saying? I believe that some people do that. You know, that's a tactic, if you will. You understand? Just allow them to, like even the brother said, you know, sometimes if you let a person talk long enough, you know what I mean, they're going to show themselves. Right, they're going to hang themselves. And I think that's a tactic that maybe the brother was using. I don't know. I mean, we'd have to, you know, ask him. But
oh my gosh, me, I can't even go there, you know, because you have to do your research and just see, you know, come on.
And another thing is he was basically, to me, in my opinion, he was doing nothing different than what like Taharka does. You understand? They throw catchwords out there, little punchlines, and make it sound like they're saying something factual, and they didn't say any actual action or word or event that you could say, okay, on this date, he said this, and here's the proof. I've got it recorded, or I've got it like this, or I've got it like that. Nothing like that happens. I talked to GMJ personally, so I know he's this, that, and the other. That's not evidence. Where's the evidence at? Okay, you know, I mean, I don't know what you talked about. You might have said, hi, how are you doing? And went your way. You know what I'm saying? We don't, nobody knows that. But that's between you and that. But that's not evidence. That's not a receipt. You hyping up and talking and using that as a way to validate your claim isn't a receipt.
No,
this is what you know. The same with Morris TV. You showing a camera scene and then interpreting that based upon your own theory of what you think is happening. You weren't there. You weren't in the scene. You weren't amongst the people. You understand? But you're given a description. It's no different than what some of the people do, hooting and hollering in some of the church environments, where they take a text out of the Bible and then decorate it with everything else other than what it means.
Right. It's not like, you know, I think the bashing got to stop.
Yeah.
Really, the bashing got to stop. Like, I'm not here to bash Major TV at all. Right. But I expected more from him. I did. I mean, I really expected when somebody, if you're for somebody, you don't let somebody get on social media when you know this person is fighting for their life, going to trial, and these feds are trying to extract information or anything they can use against this brother, to have somebody up there spitting all this unfactual shit out. Yeah. I don't believe in that. You should have shut him down, brother.
I think we're in a time where we all need to be extra mindful of what we're up against. We have a perfect opportunity to really launch and make a difference where there's no turning back. You understand? Where once you know, we have a clear opportunity to really shift the polarity of things. You understand? We have to play our pieces right. GMJ is a key factor in this. That's what I believe. You understand? And the system knows it. That's why they're toying around with it. Okay. And they're sitting there, putting all kinds of little salt and pepper amongst all of us. So we're sitting around here talking about each little speck, like, oh, look, there's a piece of speck right there. I got receipts. Oh, no, you don't. I got the salt right here in your face.
Okay. I want to ask Christine, you have something to add to this? Let me hear your thoughts, my sister.
No, I gave you my thoughts earlier. And like I said, I just don't think he did his research. He couldn't have. And maybe if he would have, did his research, thought about it a little bit, maybe he would have handled it maybe differently. And I'm talking about Major now.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe he did his research, or maybe sometimes, Major is still, how can I say it? And not to put the brother down. I like Major, but my thing is he's still kind of new.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say new, but now he's getting that attention as a channel holder. And sometimes, when you get excited because you get this amount of people in your chat is growing, a lot of viewers. Sometimes you don't think. So maybe that's his case with Kendrick. But as a channel holder, I don't see how he did not or have not observed him on other platforms, because just about all of us have.
Well, I always try to think, and when I think about my family, especially when I know that we're striving to be in the front line in this confrontation. We're striving to do whatever our skills are. So I always try to think in the most optimistic way about any family member, that all of the things you say may very well be right in somewhere. I just think that from what I gather from being and communicating with the brother, that he's passionate about just getting the information out there and allowing people free road to speak their mind, even if it may be against his own opinion. You understand? And even he expressed that, look, I don't even agree with what you're saying. You understand?
Yeah, he did express that. We got to give it to me. He did.
But he allowed enough room because think about it. If in order to be able to have a successful dialogue, you have to give the other speaker, even if they're an opponent, equal ground to speak just as much of their mind as you would want them to hear from you. You understand? And I think that's what the brother was trying to do.
But my thing is this. My thing is this. Now is not the time to let these people be speaking out on a public platform. You see, Kendrick doesn't have a public platform. Major got a big public platform, and they will be using some of his footage, especially if it's to the detriment of Grandmaster Jay. We have to be mindful of that as platform holders. We have to.
Yeah, and that might even have caught him off guard. It might have caught him off guard. Maybe he, considered that, look, this brother's we're going to talk about this, that, and the other, and boom, here comes him coming with, one from left field. I know he was going to talk about that, but here we go.
Yeah, it might have caught him off guard, but that's where your research goes, because that brother ain't caught nobody else off guard. He's been doing that in every platform he's been on so far in the past year and a half. Okay, am I lying, Christine?
No, like you're not lying. We followed him.
If you do your research and study the conflict between W.E.B. Du Bois and Marcus Garvey, to me, these are no more than manifestations of that. You understand? You got one brother, and even the Kendrick mentioned that basically he's in favor of trying to somehow manipulate the way things are, and maybe somehow things will just get better. That's what I got from him. Okay, while we're here trying to nation build, we want to be our own. We want to have what we've been denied since we rode up on shore against our will.
Right.
You understand? That's what we're talking about. The same cry our ancestors have been shouting and screaming since they showed up, since they were first in chains. Okay, and that's what folks aren't realizing. That's what Garvey was about. You understand? And most of, you name it, most of the pro-African black unifiers, that's what they were about. But you always had somebody somewhere who's still so attached to the establishment that they couldn't see that, wait a minute, this is in our favor. You know what I'm saying? If we all unify. But, you know, it is what it is. People not always have two sides.
It's a problem for me, for a black man to want to unify with his black people when he's got a white girl. That's impossible for me to see that happen. Okay? So that's where, therefore, he needs to have everybody kumbaya together. I am not with the kumbaya. I'm sorry. I am not that one. Okay? And I don't think most of us are. We don't have a problem with that race. But, you know, I love my black men, and I would love my black men to love us black queens. That's what I would love.
Yes,
don't,
indeed.
You know, shit. I'm sorry. I had to say it. And I don't bite my tongue, honey. I do not swirl. I do not date outside my race. You want to call me racist? Go on ahead. But I love my black kings.
Well, you know, one of the things I learned from the destruction of black civilization, recommended to me by our beloved honored Grandmaster Jay, was you know, where our ancestors, they were warning the people, don't allow them in your land. The minute you allow them in your land, you face defeat. That's the I'm paraphrasing. And we've been facing defeat ever since, clearly. And the thing is now we're in a situation where, like you say, you know, we've become so confused, and because it's been such a long time where this confusion has been allowed to manifest and absorb into our whole mentality, we don't see where, you know, in our claim to be pro-black, our alliance or intermarriage with, you know, other races is counterproductive. You understand? We don't see where that's a problem. You understand? Right. Because it's been so long, you know, that people have been doing this. It's become a norm. And nowadays, when things become a norm, and there's many norms nowadays that weren't norms even 10 years ago, 15 years ago, where they are now, and you see where it starts to become accepted because it's been it's taken place for so long. Right.
Okay, I would like y'all to just stay right here and don't go nowhere. I want to play one song, and I just love my brother Gary in the building, so I'm gonna play his song because it shows the power of when us black people get together with oh my gosh, where is it? See, every time I go to look for this, there we go. It's a Revolution Day. This is the NFAC, y'all, led by Grandmaster Jay and his comrade.
You better run somewhere. You better run somewhere and hide. You better take your wife and children now. I said you better run somewhere. You better run somewhere and hide. Because war is coming. It's a revolution now. Political powers are warring every day. Country against country, state against state, government against government, race against race, missile against missile, faith against faith. But if you ain't living like you should, saving brotherhood, doing what the good book said, if there's no love in your heart and all you think is war, boy, you better run away. You better run somewhere. You better run somewhere and hide. You better take your wife and children now. I said you better run somewhere. You better run somewhere and hide. Because war is coming. It's a revolution now. It's a revolution. Yeah. Cause you gave us no other solution. It's a revolution. Yeah. We turned and now we're shooting back. Everybody gotta do that. children now. I said you better run somewhere. You better run somewhere and hide, because war is coming. It's a revolution now. It's a revolution, yeah. Cause you gave us no other solution. It's a revolution, yeah. We turned and now we shooting back. Everybody got a gun, got a bomb, got a plane, got a knife. It's a revolution now. Everybody got a gun, got a bomb, got a plane, got a knife. And no one backing down. Everybody got a gun, got a bomb, got a plane, got a knife. Everybody got a gun, got a bomb, got a plane, got a knife. Everybody got a gun, got a bomb, got a plane, got a knife. Everybody got a gun, got a bomb, got a plane, got a knife. They say they gon' make America great again. Fuck that, they just stirring up all this hate again. Political demigods, I could never put my faith in them. What's done is done, this is war, we could never make amends. These bars come from scars, this truth come from home. This hatred and racism's been woven into my chromosomes. Child support and welfare set in place to separate the home. Male figure is gone, you cannot delegate the home. Kind of bullshit you on, you niggas asleep. This shit is deeper than what you doing and seeing in the streets. You fall victim to the system when your mind is weak. You think you're living, but you in prison. The design is deep, this a revolution. Why yo, why yo, why yo, why yo? Everybody got a gun, got a bomb, got a brain, got a knife. Everybody got a gun, got a bomb, got a brain, got a knife. Everybody got a gun, got a bomb, got a brain, got a knife. Everybody got a gun.
Hey y'all, we'll be coming back on in 1 second. We're back. I got on the panel Christine, my sister Christine, in Soul Journey of Life, the Light Dome. Oh my goodness, it was just a weird night, I guess. I'm going to put it like that. It was weird. I got to try and make, what do you mean, lemonade out of this lemon I tasted today.
I have a question for Soul Journey.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
Since it has been stated more than once tonight that Grandmaster Jay is a terrible leader, could you please tell me what is a good leader?
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you before you answer, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, because I know you're probably going to ask me, what do I think is a good leader? And I'm going to tell you right now, 3 words, Grandmaster Jay.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, here's the thing. First of all, many of the family, many people, you know, there's an old saying, most know not. You understand? They don't really know history, especially when it comes to military history, war history. Okay, you can't find one general, you understand, that was some kind of goody two-shoe. Not one. You understand? Every general that you'll ever find, I mean, from you think of it, Shaka Zulu. These were hardcore people. They weren't soft in the least way. And not only that, but some of them were very clever. I mean, even if you go into the European history, Napoleon, he was a small guy, but he was clever. You understand? And you can't find one one of his people, you understand, that don't lift him up to this day. You understand? He revolutionized his whole people's lands. You understand? Although, you know, he got challenged by one of the more clever ones from amongst ourselves from the Haitian islands. Check that out in history, right? Here's the thing. We're dealing with a time where there's a dividing line between cowards and warriors, okay? The cowards, I'm not saying this in a negative sense or to belittle anyone, but people who are comfortable with living as things are. They're comfortable with life. They don't care if they're enslaved. Even if you were to tell them and show them all the proof that, look, you're still enslaved. You're still being ruled by the very people who brought you over here. You haven't been freed yet, because if you were, you'd be a nation already of your own, because you have a right to self-determination, a byproduct of freedom. Since you don't have that yet, you're still enslaved. Not one time since the 400 plus years that we've been here have we been once offered, when the so-called Freedom Acts or Civil Rights Act took place, okay, you guys are now free, Black nation. What do you want since you're free? Do you want to stay with us? Or you can go over here to Canada in this little place we carved out for you, and you can call it home, and you can be free from our authority over you, because you're now free. Because we're not your master anymore, because you're free now. We never got that. You understand? We never got that. Not one day. So where is our freedom? If the same people are still ruling over you, still telling you when you can rise and when you can shine, still telling you who your messiahs can be, still telling who your hero should be, still telling you how to recognize, how to see your history through their eyes, where is our freedom? Where's it at? Where is our self-determination? To answer your question more specifically. So we've got a brother who's clearly shown that he's strategic. You understand? Yeah. We may not always understand, every tactic, but that's the way operations work. You understand? Because you behind the scenes, you got to deal with all kinds of factors. You got to understand your enemies. You got to understand how they operate, where they're at, what their motives are. If I take my crew here, I've got 3,000 people with me, armed. How are these people going to react? We're trying to show up and make a point here. But how are these people over here going to react? I got to know how they're going to react. I got to be political over here. I got to be, clever over here, all for a common cause. It's no simple thing. That's what I'm saying. All these naysayers, most of the naysayers couldn't even pull off the same thing if they had all the same resources. And here you go. Here's your 3,000. Here's your 3,000 Black men and women armed. Right. What are you going to do? They would freeze up. They'd probably run away.
Yeah,
you wouldn't hear about it. I'm telling you, that one brother got out from behind that desk, took that teacap off, went over there and got 3,000. I'd like to see what he'd do. Yeah, I think there would be a no-show. It takes a lot to lead any type of armed, body. And like I said, history. You go to the Ottomans. I keep using all these external sources of history. You go to China, all these groups, and look at how they began. The Ottomans started with a ascetic militia. You understand? That's how the Ottomans, which is modern day Turkey. You understand? They started off as like a spiritual base, a Sufi organization that formed into a militia, and from that became the seed that ended up. They just started basically going around town to town. Okay, we run the show over here now. This is us now, right here, right? Right. Okay. You agree? You agree? Yes, we agree. We agree. Really? Right? And then next thing you know, word started getting around, and before they even could show up to the other cities, their reputation preceded them. So people just started surrendering anyway. Next thing you know, you had the Ottoman Empire that reigned for over 1,000-something years. You understand? Now we have our people. The longest dynasties on the face of the earth. You understand? The longest dynasties on the face of this earth, the most unified people that have ever lived on the earth, the most in sync people on the face of this earth, the Black people. Our history shows up. When you can go from one part of Africa and another part of Africa, according to the destruction of Black civilization, and everybody's functioning on the same code, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Yeah. So here we are, Black family. It's like, just look at the persona of the naysayers. Look at the persona of the people who support the brother, Grandmaster Jay. Look at the persona. Look at their character. Look at how they present themselves. Look at what they keep on. Look at what their agenda is. Here we are. We keep talking about peace. We keep talking about let's stay on code. We keep talking about let's unify. Let's love each other. Let's squash differences. Leave the petty stuff, off camera. You understand? Leave whatever you and me got differences. Shut off the camera. Let's go ahead and meet so-and-so. We'll talk about it. Yeah. That's what we're saying. Yeah. These folks don't care. They don't give a darn about what they say, how they say, what camera's on, when, where, why. They always try. If you look at their commentary, like right here, we got all kinds of peace in this commentary. Yeah. Soul system, peace be with you. Facts. Exact. Just love the family. Look at this.
This is black love here.
Yeah, black love. You attract what your character is about. You're,
Right.
birds of a feather. So when you look at some of these naysayers commentary, they're calling people names. This person's gay. This person's this person's that. You don't know what he's saying. Where did he get that from? They put a spin on your name and make it some type of queer twist. You understand?
Yes.
This is all you. That's all you. If you didn't know anything else about this fight, if you didn't know nothing else about this fight, just look at the ingredients that each party is spreading around.
Right.
You understand? And then you know what they're cooking. You understand?
Yes. And the problem is some people are trying to down the next person to lift themselves up, which is ridiculous to me. I see this more often lately, like it's crazy to me, especially on social media. But the war isn't fought on social media. Yes, we can get the word out on social media, but at the end of the day, you have to have boots on the ground. And from what I've seen from way back in Brunswick, I haven't seen anybody else get up and say, okay, we're going to go. Grandmaster Jay got up. Can't he just be a black man that was fed up, got up, and just said, let me go?
That's too much like right. Too much like right.
That's, people need to stop. And I'm just hoping that we get it together, because them white folks is looking at us like we can leave them alone. They gonna fuck each other up. Excuse me for cursing, y'all.
Look at this. You got Germany, you got Italy, you got France, you got Britain. Okay, let's break off Germany for a minute. And we can still even include them, because when the world wars happened and Germany and Russia were like the primary enemies, right? When they paused for a minute, they had like a ceasefire. The people in Germany was going over to France and whatnot. They were playing like sports together.
Right.
This was with their enemies. You understand? That's how much on code even though they were beefing like this on the ground. Like, look, we got problems. We're gonna start dropping bombs on each other. But hold on, time out, ceasefire. Hey, how about a good game of football? Us, on the other hand, over here, I'm telling you, we're so confused about who we are, why we are. Everybody's got some kind of song to sing about this. I mean, it's madness. It's never been more madness on the planet Earth than what you see manifested from our own people. You understand?
We have to change our mindsets, y'all. We have to. We have to change our mindsets, and not everybody can come. That's what I have to see. I'm seeing that not everybody is going to get along. But sometimes they go the step further, and just the disrespect. I can't take the disrespect no more. That's when I really pop off. I don't like to see myself cussing and popping off, but like I'm really seeing too much disrespect. And one thing I've noticed, Grandmaster Jay has said nothing, went against nobody, said nothing.
Exactly.
That shows his character to me. Yeah. And the rest of y'all that out there flapping the guns, listen, y'all, stop.
If you looked at,
go ahead.
If you looked at that, my pardon. If you looked at the talk that the brother gave today on the radio talk, you understand, you could see that he's remained adamant and focused about what his perspectives are. You understand? Yeah. And like I said, okay, put aside the words. Listen to the if you will, the spiritual aspect of his talk. Listen to the essence of the words that people say. You understand? When someone is passionately about what they're about. You understand? It's like it don't matter. They dream the same words. You understand?
Right.
Because it's who they are. It's deep within them. This cause is their whole life. Yeah. And that's what you see coming out of this brother.
Yeah. It's not that. Look, he's got a calling, and he is, he's called to do this.
Yes. Those that have an ear, let them hear.
Yes,
that's right.
And everybody doesn't hear what the chosen ones hear. Right. So perhaps that's the biggest problem. Right. And like you say, Jay is led by Yah. That's why people don't understand Jay. It was not for them to understand. They just need to listen to the message. And, and I mean, this is a serious thing. And so a lot of times you don't understand anything. You nitpick at it and you do this, you say that. But this is a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
And like you said, everybody's not going to be able to go. There's just like everybody don't hear. They hear but they don't understand it.
I think
It's good.
it's a spiritual thing, and plus we
It's
are
a
fed up
spiritual.
and getting killed on. Listen, y'all, I have to welcome Shamika to the platform. Shamika, welcome, my sister.
Hi,
I
Shamika.
finally, hi family, I finally got it. My devices was not letting me go on. I was like, no, I have to get on.
Okay, what do you have to say about this situation we're talking about tonight, lady sister?
Well, with the whole Kendrick guy, I was watching him and I remember him from the IG live with GMJ, where he was trying to get GMJ to announce publicly that he's under the protection of the NFAC. And GMJ was like, no, brother, I can't do that unless I know what's going on and what are we getting ourselves into. So I would have to link up with you. And he was very arrogant, just
Mm-hmm.
like he was tonight,
Mm-hmm.
emotional, egotistic, and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
GMJ was like, well, he told the other young man that was on the phone, he said, well, link up with him and set up a time and y'all call me back. But tonight on Major's thing, he said, oh, well, he contacted me. Nobody, you contacted him. You needed
Mm-hmm.
protection when your same go along, get along crew that you were with
Mm-hmm.
decided they want to start flipping the script on you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I look at it. Now, I'm quite sure Breonna Taylor is not the only person we have lost as a people. And why is it just
Mm-hmm.
her that you focused on? Because there's a whole lot of houses that was under attack in Kentucky in that same area. Why is it just that one you want to say, okay, I'm going to really be into it for this? What happened to the other families? They not black?
Right. Right. You're speaking from experience because you've been around, Shamika. You know
Right. So
from what
I'm
we're.
watching him. I watched him on his video under the bridge. I have
Mm-hmm.
watched him when
Yes.
his cop friend was going through issues with his job because he was speaking out and he was supposed to be defending him. And then one of them got killed. I don't know if it was the officer friend or was one of his other friends that got killed.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is, right now, to me, he still seems like he's very egotistic, emotional, and he's hot headed. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what I got from
Yes.
him when he was calling Jay. And right now, it looks like he's trying to make himself relevant again. Because
Again.
how could you feel you got more power and say so over this girl's death than her own mother?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That was wrong what he
That's what
said
I'm
tonight.
looking at.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. If you're going to disrespect her mother, like, oh, she took the settlement or she took the payment and all this and that and all this and that, but that's her mother. She
Mm-hmm.
has every right to do what she feel is legally right for her child in her death. You
Well, he
can't
took the
Mm-hmm.
payment
override her
too.
mother,
He took the
huh?
payment too. He took a payment too, didn't he?
To
From what
get
I
that
understood.
research, to do the research, to get that evidence. He was hired to do that research to get the
Okay.
evidence. So my
Okay.
thing is, you never hear him tell you specifically what is his title and what is his title and what was his detail. From what
Mm-hmm.
he says, I'm like, okay, he had to do research. Now the same people that hired you to do the research wanted you to go along with the get along and pay
Mm-hmm.
you some money. You understand? You took that 18,500.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
evidently you couldn't have been that concerned.
Nope.
Well,
It was all
he
about the
got.
dollar.
Isn't that what the attorney paid him that he was working with?
We don't
The
know
one
who
that was
paid
doing the
him.
research.
Um, my understanding, I heard a call between Kendrick and Aguilera.
Right.
He Aguilera paid him 1,800. How much was it? 18 something, 18,000.
18,500.
Right. So my thing is, how do he get to do so much and he's not an attorney?
My thing is, how do he still get to be walking around with all this evidence and one of his friends already got knocked off?
Ah, Plant. There you go. That's the question of the
Okay, that's
question
it.
of the year. Okay, my sister Shamika. Thank you for coming up here talking
Hmm.
your piece. I love that one.
Thank you.
Woo.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I stay here with me, sister. Don't finish. You can get unmute yourself. Yeah, I need you up here, my
Okay.
sister. I love you, my sister. She coming with the facts because she know what time it is. See, a
Mhm.
lot of people aren't aware of what went on back then. We've been here from the beginning, so we know. We
Oh,
see what's going
I've
on.
been following him. I've been
Yeah,
following him and watching him.
yeah,
I have too. Uh-huh.
yeah.
But
That's crazy.
I thought he was gone. I was shocked to see that he was gonna be on a panel tonight.
Oh
He
man.
wasn't getting any attention anymore, especially after one of the guys had got killed. He wasn't getting the attention anymore. And if you listen to him when he speak, you will see that he doesn't have an intellectual communication. He doesn't have a professional communication. He himself said tonight he has a high school diploma. So how high up
Right.
was your position?
Yeah. He was
Well,
just
so
ratting
isn't
on the
he
streets to me. He was ratting. To me, it was just he was just ratting out. That's why he got paid. To me. That's just me. I don't know, but that's just me. I'm gonna speak my mind.
I don't know but wasn't he supposed to be in jail by now? He's supposed to do 60 days.
Well, he's still
Exactly.
free. He's still free.
He was supposedly had to turn himself in. And then if
Right.
your thing is you want justice for Brianna, what does Tamika Mallory and
And
GMJ has to do with that?
exactly.
On her birthday. And then my thing is you're trying to lump GMJ in there with Tamika Mallory and all of them. If you
Yeah.
don't recall, I recall when you seen GMJ talk to what's his name? What's the rapper name? My son. And my son act like he
Mhm.
wanted to get froggy with him. But he
Right.
had to my son stepped off to the side. Like,
Yeah.
don't do it to
Mhm.
yourself, brother. I love you, but we ain't gonna go there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so now we're gonna get
He
off of
has
this.
a lot of
This
stuff that
we're gonna get off of this Kendrick dude because you know what? He got enough shine for tonight.
Right.
My thing is this. You know, our brother Grandmaster Jay and the NFAC are are great. I'm going to say that.
Yes.
I believe they're great.
Mhm.
They're intact. You hear a lot of shit. Excuse me for cursing, but a lot of crap talking about NFAC ain't around no more. Da, 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 whatever. You think what you want to think. We're focused on Grandmaster Jay getting out of these bogus charges and I hope we're still making them calls, sisters, and emails. We still
Sure
making
are.
them uncomfortable. And I appreciate everybody for coming up here speaking their piece. I love you. Thank you, Shalom, my brother. Soul Journey of Life. Everybody, please subscribe to his platforms. Shamika, my sister, it's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. You need to come up here more,
I
Christine, my
know,
love.
I know.
Yes. Okay. Do you want any? I'm going to go around the table for everybody to say their last words because we've been up here for a while. I'm going to start off with Soul Journey of Life.
So one of the things that I like that the sister Christine had mentioned was the word spiritual. And in a battle that's spiritually grounded, you're going to have hypocrisy, you're going to have loyalty, you're going to have faithfulness, you're going to have wickedness. You're going to have all these things conflicting with each other. And that's what we're
Mhm.
seeing now. We're seeing people who, because they're not able to see the mission, the essence of the mission of GMJ, all they can try to do is try, just like the Sadducees and Pharisees you read about, just like the Quraysh you
Right.
read about, all these different opponents of prophets and messengers. You see them trying to figure out what is he trying to do. Or maybe he wants to be rich, or maybe he wants fame, or maybe he's trying to be a ruler, or maybe all these different things other than what the person is actually striving for. And so as a result, you understand, you end up having the turmoil you see going on right now. So it's a given. It comes with the environment.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, now I'm going to go to Christine. Any last words, sister?
No last word. Not much. Just thank you again for having me on your panel. It was a pleasure being up here with Soul Journey and Shamika. And all eyes on Grandmaster Jay. Much love, my brother. And all I got to say is Black Power.
Thank you. And Shamika, my sister, the floor is yours.
I'm gonna say I love y'all, my family. We stand in solidarity, solid as a rock with GMJ, and all the naysayers can go build a naysayer camp somewhere else because we got this.
That's right.
Yeah, right on.
That's right, my sister. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to shut this down now. I thank y'all for coming on up here. I'm gonna play one last song, and
Okay.
I'm gonna let you guys go. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming on
Okay.
up.
Love
I
you
love you.
all.
Much love, Black Power.
Much
Love
love,
you
Black
all.
Power.
Like
Listen, I love y'all. Okay, let me just let everybody go. Okay, there we go. I love y'all. I love y'all. We gonna stop this. You know, we are a family. You know, my chat. It's nothing but black love in here. A lot, all not a lot. We're all GMJ and the NFAC supporters. And I want to thank y'all for being here with us this evening. And this is no shade on anybody. I'm just calling it like I see it. I love Major to death. And his platform is growing, and I know he's only going to get better. Okay? So we're going to chop it up to, you know, it is what it is. I also want to say we're going to lift our sister Sasha X in prayer. Okay, so this is gonna be my last song. But we are family, y'all. Oh, I didn't push play. Look at me. I didn't push play. K Money, push play. It doesn't want to make a sound. Oh, my music ain't playing. What's up?
Sasha Johnson,
Oh no,
also
that's
known as
wrong.
Sasha
That's the wrong
X,
one. I'm
is a
sorry,
member of
y'all.
the Not Fucking.
That is the wrong one. I did not want to play that. I wanted to play my song. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm screwing up. Usually I'm on point. Now you know I'm tired. But you know, let me see. Where's the song? Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm sorry. Give me a minute. I gotta share my screen. We gotta end with our family song, y'all. NFAC for life. NFAC for life. All eyes on Grandmaster J, no doubt. This is the Jenkins family with the song Family, because we are family.
Still gonna be family at the end of the day, regardless of all the negative they say. So if you need a shoulder, come around my way. A hand or ear, you know where I stay. My door always open, it never was closed. I guess you thought if you stayed away, I wouldn't know. I know this to spend your whole nights in the trap. Borrowed $20 and never came back. Some speculate that it might be crack. Them say you're gone, ain't never coming back. But I ain't trying to hear all that. Hell, they don't know, cause they can't go back. Back to when you was the man on the block. Fed these dudes, had the girls by the flocks. Rock turning the boulders, pockets got swole up. Next thing you know, you blowing your nose up. Chasing the street lights. Last time we had a fight, that's alright. Lost in the gun zone, all alone. Why don't you go on home, right or wrong? So you got family. Hey. Through thick and thin, you got more than just a friend. Yeah. We're having a good time today. Won't you come around the way?
Family's supposed to help one another. Mother, father, sister, brother. No matter what God sends us through, you were there for me, I'll be here for you. Growing up, times wasn't that bad. So there were things I wish I had. Wasn't rich for mama, made them ends fit. Clothes on her back, hot meals, a clean place to sleep. And oftentimes I wonder how she put up with me. But now that I'm older, wiser, mother, realize the weight and the strength of her shoulders. And all the love and the lessons I miss by passing up my blessings. Love, chasing the street.
Chasing the street lights.
love, family. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
Say it louder. We all family. I got my brothers and sisters with me. Hands up, united, we so strong. Promised land coming, won't be long.
All eyes on Grandmaster J.
Lord, we make some family. We all family. So if you need advice or need a shoulder or somebody just to listen while you blow up, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
I'll always be here for y'all.
Get lonely in there. I know you got a lot of love waiting out here. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. She said that boy hit her for the last time. Need a place to stay, try and get a little peace of mind. I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. You know I put my life online for anybody out there trying to hurt mine. Because we ain't we, yeah we always gonna be family.
We're always gonna be family, y'all. NFAC for life. Black Power family. All eyes on Sasha X. All eyes on Grandmaster J. That's it for me, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all again next time. I can't even find my screen. I can't even find my screen to shut off. Y'all have a wonderful evening. I'm out. One love. Black Power. Bye now.